And this is my week one submission for the Contacts API project. So this is the objective. This is what we're supposed to achieve this week, and I'm going to walk it through. So let me take it straight to our project folder, which is in our VS Code. There are a lot of code out there you can use, but I'm going to use VS Code for now. Alright, so you see my scripture, I use the MVC model, which is my controls. I have all these files in my controllers folder, and I have my routes, which is I have my index routes in here, and so far my server down here. So I have my server here too as well, that you can see it right in the middle here. Alright, so then guys, so I built the entire thing on Express, using Express and the MongoDB native, which I use as my database hosting site, right? Now, in here I have my database string, and also in here I have my git ignore that help us to add our database string from public users. Alright. Let me show you how I was able to accomplish this. So I want to show you from the database itself how I set up it. So this is my compass I use and my contacts collection. I want to show you what we have in here. Alright, these are all the data being set in our server. We have all of these being made here. So yeah. Alright, so take it right back to okay. So in my routes folder I have an index pass. So I have two routes in here. So one that return all contacts and one that gets single contacts, right? From our database. So we're going to render this to render.com to show it, but we can do it here locally to show you what I'm talking about. Alright. Saying this, so we print out in pretty print, we have first name, last name, email address, field color, and brief date. So this is what we have as our contact or object created for each person, right? Alright, so let me take you through how I was able to retrieve that from the database. So this is our functions we created in this our contacts file. So here to get all contacts we use async. And here to get single contact by RD using the same async that help us to get one at a time responses from our database. And we also use our error messaging that will help us to detect if database error also. We're able to export this to our server, right? Using the model exports. So let me take you through how we're able to do this correctly. So now this is our rest. I wanted to test it. After we are seeing our function in our controller, I wanted to test it using this RD for pressing. So if we click this link by testing it in our rest route, it will be able to print out single persons from our contact list. We see here we have Cynthia Morris, this is our images of people color blue, bombs. So this is what we're supposed to achieve this week in our assignments. So we see that everything is being displayed, right? So we have our route, our server being shown here. This is our server, and everything is working just fine. So I want to show you how I was able to deploy this to the web using render.com. So go to our web, find render dashboard. So I was able to render it already. So you can see here it says that deploy live with one assignment. So we're able to deploy it to our web. So that shows you what happens here if we click this link, where it's live now on the web. So when I click this link, you'll be able to show me all of the contacts on the web. So let's wait a minute and see what's happening here. Oh yeah, so we have it being printed on our web. So let's put it in our JSON order. So you see in here, everything's being displayed with their IDs, their username,